Home episode here on your PG County Living. My name is Carolyn Fleary and I serve the wonderful people in and around PG County. And today I'm going to talk about it actually gets accepted. I can empathize with my buyers out shopping, looking for homes, and they find a home that they love and they go to put an offer on it. They're submitting offers and they're losing. You may not be meeting the seller's needs. Your price might be too low. The seller might have just gotten a better offer, or something could be wrong with the contract. It's really important to write an offer correctly so that the seller accepts it and so that you get the house. To do this, you need your offer to be as strong as possible. And here are some things to consider. Number one, price your offer right. Remember, it's the market, not you or the seller, that determines how much the property is worth. So don't try to lowball the seller. You'll only offend them. Instead, I want you to look at comparables that have recently sold and come up with a price that's reasonable and that is actually fair. When you do this, you'll have a better chance at the seller accepting your offer or actually considering it. Number two, consider your contingencies very carefully. The contingencies you write in the offer are designed to protect you and not the seller. So everything from securing the loan to selling your current house to the closing date you choose could potentially impact the seller in a negative way. So if your market is competitive, extremely competitive as it is here, you'll want to consider your contingencies very carefully. Sometimes people take a big risk and remove all the contingencies from their offer to make it more appealing to sellers. Overall, I want you to aim to strike a balance between protecting your interests while also keeping your offer attractive. Number three, create a clean contract. I've seen so many offers that get declined simply because the real estate agent wrote a sloppy contract. And ultimately, the contract is the first impression you make and a signal of how the actual transaction will go. No one wants to spend 30 days in escrow under contract with a buyer who is disorganized, dysfunctional, and in disarray. So make sure your real estate agent writes a very clean contract that's organized, simple, and complete. You'll be surprised by how many agents get this completely wrong. So if you don't have a real estate agent, guess what? You're going to be losing a lot of offers. You're going to have contracts that are not written properly and do not reflect actually a very competitive offer. So when you work with me, we're going to take a holistic approach to real estate. We're going to consider all factors, considering the market, considering what you can actually afford to make sure that we can prepare an offer that's going to be really attractive to the seller. At this point, you might be thinking that you need some guidance when it comes to the area of buying or selling your home, but you also might be thinking that you don't know where to start. So if you're thinking about making a move, I can certainly help you out. Just send me a message or a text to 202-335-6714. No pressure, no sales tactics, just the help and guidance when you need. Please feel free to contact me with any questions, comments, or concerns in the chat box. I'll always go back and take a look at them and answer any questions. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you at the next